All right, so quick review of Colorado's universal preschool problems this fall. Thousands of families who lost full-day pre-K at the last moment. Providers who ended up with empty seats and a funding gap. 2 kids pulled out of class after a week because their school district made a mistake. A number of school districts suing, worried the plan shortchanges students with disabilities. But hey, this is year 1. Surely state legislators are already working to fix it for year 2, right? Politics guy Marshall Zellinger was told, no.
Universal Preschool has enrolled 37,000 students this year. That's about 1/3 more than last year when parents went directly to schools or districts instead of applying through a state portal.
I think that we should be celebrating the successes that we are seeing so far.
Democratic State Representative Emily Sirota sponsored the bill that created the new Universal Preschool program and the new Department of Early Childhood, which is responsible for the new Universal Preschool program.
Yes, there have been bumps along the way, as I think there would be with any rollout of a statewide program like this that is being delivered locally by so many different providers.
Bumps experienced by parents like Alan.
Why were the goalposts moved from where they were when we made the application?
His family was one of 9,000 that thought they were getting full-day preschool covered by the state until the state changed the rules because it did not have enough money. Bumps also experienced by Taylor.
I was hoping to just send her back to the classroom she already knew.
Taylor just had her daughter pulled from a full-day preschool classroom because she was placed in it by mistake.
Certainly that shouldn't happen, and I do feel for all of the families and the providers and the districts who have encountered these problems in this rollout.
Regardless of the first-year hiccups we've reported on, Sirota sees it as a first-year program uncovering glitches in real time.
If it turns out that, yes, we need to change something in statute, we are here and ready to do that. Nothing's been presented to me yet that would suggest a legislative change. I don't think that we're at any point where we say it's broken before it's even gotten off the ground, because it actually is working quite well for many people.
In a statement from that new Department of Early Childhood, a spokesman told me that year 2 will include feedback from people in year 1 to make changes next year. That can be done administratively, not legislatively, but the Universal Preschool portal is not going away. Power is not going back to the districts. It's going to remain that one-stop shop for all parents statewide to be equal and equitable, is what I'm told, Kyle.
So again, correct me if I'm wrong here. So the legislature, even if the governor says, don't worry about it, it's all good, the legislature could step in and be like, actually, there's some problems and we're going to try to fix this. When we talk about administrative fixes, we're talking about people who work under the direction of the governor, the guy who says it's all cool, right?
Right, no one who's elected themselves, but people who are either appointed to the position, like the director of the Early Childhood Department, or people who are hands-on with the portal and can make small tweaks to the algorithm or the streamlining of it. Yeah, these are minor things that make things like get rid of a line, but not like change the law that says you must do something this way. It's, you already know the law, so make it a little bit easier here and a little bit easier there.
All right, Marshall Zellinger, thank you.